Welcome to the Give Yourself Podcast.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
I am super late. We have a lot of big news to talk about. Tama ba?
You should have brought my fan, Jim, because you are sweaty as
Yes, I am.
freak. Are
That's
you
not
okay?
a normal thing for me. But anyway,
Ilang km ang tinakbo
yun
mo?
nga. So I just want to share before we go into the bad news. The reason why I am late is I was making good time. I was ano ba, parang I was ready not to be here like 10 minutes earlier. But I got on the treadmill and then may na-feel ko lang. Sabi ko, alam mo, ang tagal ko nang hindi tinatry na the reason why I started running was I want to do the sub 25. Almost.
What is a sub 25?
The sub 25 thing is something I saw na parang to run 5 kilometers under 25 minutes is an incredible athletic feat.
Yeah, because for me, normally my 5K is 40 minutes.
Oh, yun. So, and I've been aiming to do that. So anyway, parang sabi ko, try ko kaya ngayon. Kasi the last time I tried, I was so disheartened eh. Kasi parang, I felt like I was gonna explode. Literally, like I was a human being exploding. And then parang 20...
Like, why would you want to feel that?
Ito na nga. So parang 27 minutes or 28 minutes yung ending ko. Today, nag-26 minutes ako.
Wow.
Yeah, 1 minute short.
Amazing. You
Yeah.
must be tired.
I'm not tired. I'm actually pumped.
Love it.
Yeah, so... But here's the thing.
Go.
The one thing I want to share before you take over is, one, I'm sorry that I'm late.
It's okay.
Number
I got a little concerned for a while. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But I'm glad you're safe. It's fine.
Number two, I want to share this with the podcast.
Okay.
I feel like could help them.
Go.
I didn't while I was running to Red Wine Supernova 3
Love
times.
it. By Chapel Roan.
So flop ng playlist ko, by the way.
Dapat sinend ko sa'yo yung sa akin. Talk about it
Ang
later.
ganda na ng pace ko. Biglang, my body is a cage. Parang, enough with the fucking indie shit.
You're running.
When I'm running, I'm just gonna go with pure pop, pop girls.
Main pop girls.
Anyway, the thing that I wanted to share was a question that I asked myself while I was running, and I think people could ask themselves when doing something very, very difficult is, which version of Jim will show up today? The one that quits or the one that tried kahit medyo mahirap?
Yeah. Or the one that is late. Joke lang.
That's another thing. It's like, which version yung chichibugin ni Sab?
No. Because, tama, I like it. Because when you entered, usually, you would have been like, sorry. So hard on yourself. But when you entered, you were really like, sorry, but like you had a nice like air about you. And that, of course, affected how I am handling the situation. So, and also, you're so cute. And also, we went on a date yesterday. So, I'm good. Yakainis.
So,
please don't stop the podcast. I know it's so annoying.
Last.
Marami pa tayong pag-uusapan. Promise.
So, I was, so anyway, I want you guys, the pod kids, so if you have a choice, will I try walking outside today? Or will I try lifting weights today? Or will I do this task that I've been putting off for so long? Parang magandang guide question lang yun. Which version of me?
Yeah.
Parang, which version of me will I feel proud of?
Yeah.
Or happy?
That's nice.
So, that's the first one. And then the second thing, last, is I just keep focusing on my breath. Kanina ba ako, like, while I was running, like, okay, I'm gonna be late. Shit. Chichibugin ako ni Sab, but I still have my breath.
Yeah, nice. Hindi naman kasi
sorry.
Why is it like, alam mo, you're the only person I know who uses chichibugin when papagalitan. Like, who says that? Do people use that? You're the only person I know who says chichibugin kita. Or chichibugin na naman ako ni ganyan.
That's a thing eh.
Is it?
That's a thing.
Chibog. Alam ko chibog is kain. Kaya parang kakainin ka. Parang, like, knee deep in the passenger seat when you're eating me out. Is it casual now?
Whoa, that was...
No, it's not it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, game.
So, wag ka mag-alala, di kita kakainin. Okay. Sorry about that. Ako naman, ang tip ko sa'yo is, and for the gymandsab.com podtrons, I will, if you ask nicely, Charot, I will send you my 162 BPM running playlist, which I made. If that's what happens when kapag ayoko lang tumakbo, that I start this playlist and then I'm like, okay, let's go. And it starts with, "Am I more than you bargained for?" Yeah. And so random because the next song is like, "I'm a survivor, I'm gonna give, I'm not gonna pay, I'm gonna pay."
But the problem with 160, pero bakit 162? Dapat 175, hindi ba?
Because I was listening to a song by Kendrick Lamar, yung Not They Not Like Us, but it's like that. The never is you like that. And it was so perfect with my feet. So I was like, what BPM is this? Because it's so perfect. And then I made a playlist of all the 162 BPM songs. It's so random because it also, nakakatawa kasi may Kendrick ako. And then right after that song, it's "Baby, you're my everything. You all I ever wanna." Wait, which is like, I know we're supposed to not support Drake right now. So I'll think about it. Maybe I'll remove it from my playlist. But best I ever had, is it a bop when I'm running? Let's be real. It's a bop.
Okay.
Anywho. Okay. Diba? Sweatpants, hair tied, with no makeup on. That's when you're the prettiest. Okay. Anywho. Nasaan na tayo? Umagang.
Oh, Paramore is the best bop for running. My God. Oh my
Which song
Lord.
in particular?
Still Into You.
BPM
Hindi, ang favorite ko pala is ano.
Hindi ba ako nag-Paramore running?
Boring Break. You treat me just like... Hindi. A stranger in to meet you, sir. Ignorance pala.
To meet you, nice. Ignorance is your new best friend. Ilang BPM kaya yun?
Siguro 160, 165?
Okay.
170?
Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
Alright. So, ready ka na bang magalit? Budo na lang. Focus tayo sa breathing natin. Pero marami tayong nakakagalit na news.
Okay.
And shall we start with the most infuriating one, which is apparently Senator Robin Padilla is in the hot seat for now because, trigger warning, this is a sensitive topic because it's about consent, and we will talk about this because we want to just spread the word because apparently not everyone thinks it's a thing. So I'll read this. Okay. A Senate hearing on sexual harassment in the entertainment industry took a different turn when committee chairperson Senator Robin Padilla inquired about rape within marriage. Padilla appeared surprised by the statement of lawyer and women's rights advocate Lorna Kapunan that compelling one's wife to have sex is considered marital rape. Talaga po, Padilla said. So, yung dati na sinasabi na obligasyon ng asawa ng babae o lalaki kapag humiling ang asawa, lalaki o babae, dapat pagbigyan, hindi na po yan, he added. I mean, okay. Kapunan answered, hindi po, kapag sinabing no, no means no. Padilla further asked what husbands can do when their wives are not in the mood for sex. Sasang-ayon naman sa akin ng mga taong bayan pag sinabi kong may iba talagang urge ang mga lalaki.
Oh my God. Ang lala.
Papa, I'm gonna try to say it in this. Paano yun? Nandyan ang asawa mo to serve you. Ayaw niya. Anong pwede kong Para hindi ako mareklamo ng asawa ko, anong pwede kong sabihin sa kanya?
Wait, ano ulit? So he's asking what he should do?
To be fair, it might not be the worst thing to be talking about this and asking questions because maybe
people will
learn from it, right? So, I mean, like...
did he have a stance? Like, did he say, dapat hindi, dapat pag sinabi...
I'm gonna read it. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I guess it's just triggering because it's like, first of all, for me lang, it's nice that we're talking about it, but also for you to be a senator and be like,
yeah.
Hindi pala pwede yun. I
think that's the big...
What?
Parang gets ko if he's just the actor Robin Padilla being interviewed and like...
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the law.
Yeah.
Parang, ano nga ba? Can you please inform me?
Yeah.
Like us podcasters. Like, ano nga ba? And that's fine. Because like, we're not fucking lawmakers.
But how he's asking the question to and what he's really asking is also problematic because he's asking, pero kasi may urge ako eh. So ano bang pwede kong sabihin para hindi ako ireklamo ng asawa ko?
Yun yung question niya.
Like how do I get her to like just say yes?
Okay.
Hey God. Okay, so sabi ni Kapunan, sabi niya, kailangan ng counseling or magdasal na lang kayo. To which Padilla laughed. The lawyer then provided a crucial lesson on the importance...
Ang labo naman ng lawyer na to. Bakit hindi niya pinatulan? Bakit hindi niya...
Ito pa. Meron pa. Hindi pa tapos. So, she provided a crucial lesson on the importance of mutual respect in relationships. If your spouse refuses, whether valid or hindi, whether valid or hindi, ano sabihin ng valid or hindi? Respetuhin natin yung decision ng wife or ng husband in that case. Okay, let's not lose sight on. Okay. Again, she said, if your spouse refuses, respetuhin natin yung decision ng wife or ng husband in that case. She also corrected Padilla's earlier statement. Yung statement ng chair, with all due respect, hindi po obligasyon ng isang wife, sabi mo, is to serve the husband. Pero sabi ni Padilla, kasi it was the normal mindset instilled in people. Kapunan said, idagdag ko na lang dahil maraming lalaki nakikinig sa atin, we amended the family code to remove the obligation of obedience. Mutual respect na ngayon.
Wow! That's great. May ganun pala.
Padilla, chairman of the Senate Committee on Public Information and Mass Media, has been investigating complaints of sexual abuse and harassment in the entertainment industry. In Thursday's hearing, Padilla emphasized that sexual harassment occurs not only in the media industry but in other workplaces as well. Blah, blah, blah. Yes.
So, Sabi, is this connected to parang, di ba parang we saw like a video, I forget na what video, pero there was this girl who was sharing about the
Iba siya.
industry eh.
Iba siya yung kay,
the adult film industry.
Yung kay She Who Must Not Be Named na talk show.
Si Titanium. Hindi. Titanium.
Si Shabay.
Yeah. So, she interviewed...
I can't speak on it because I didn't watch the full interview, but from the snippet that I watched, there was this actress who said... Parang it was difficult to film love scenes or sex scenes because sometimes the guy gets hard and even if cut na, they won't stop. Yeah. And as she was talking about it,
hindi naman. I think when we watched it, like it would have been an easy pounce to say.
I think maybe she got uncomfortable and she just wanted to change the topic, but it's like, I guess that's also.
Why have her on the show if you're not gonna talk? Parang the guest is opening up na nga eh.
Yeah, weird lang.
Yeah.
So like, kaya naman talaga mga lalaki. Pero parang gano'n din, to that effect na ata yung sinabi niya.
Kaya nga I told you, sabi, diba? Kaya nagagalit ko sa akin na I want us to watch that, ano yun, like parang the documentary on porn.
Hindi ako nagagalit. I'm just like, namin pwedeng ibang panoorin. I'm not interested in that.
Because it's ako for me, it's something. Ewan ko, parang...
It's so... For me, kasi alam kong it's dark eh.
I know.
It's so dark.
Pero I can't believe that it's not out in the open. Like, I mean, like, we talk about everything. How come the porn industry and, like,
Ali had a guest who was a what's her name? No, he did. Ang linya-linya show, right?
The one that put a dick in the wall.
Yeah, nag-drawing siya ng dick sa linya-linya wall.
Buti na
Salome
lang hindi,
Salve.
We keep saying nga, buti na lang hindi katabi nung sinulat ni Attorney Lenny. She drew a huge penis on the linya-linya wall.
Baka naging parte ng t-shirt, ano? Para sa bayan na ano.
Which reminds me, yeah, so actually it is selling like hotcakes. So thank you. I don't want to give a spiel because I don't know the full details and I don't want to make a mistake. But check out Linya Linya. We have a collaboration with Attorney Lenny Robredo. Obvious, there are proceeds that will go to Learning Lab. Oh no. And I know, Learning Lab. Shut up, Jim.
Just go to linya.ph and get the facts over there.
And fuck that brand na nakikipag-away sa amin.
Okay.
I'm so excited to tell you guys kung sino. Grabe.
Stop it. Okay, anyway. No, we will not drop names. Okay, one more thing. Apparently, umuwi na si Carlos Yulo dito, diba?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. No, I
Why? Why are you being weird?
being weird. What do you mean?
Umuwi na si Carlos Yulo dito.
Oh.
Can I just read out loud all of his incentives and cash and prizes?
Is this good or bad?
I mean, like, it's good for him,
Okay.
right? 20 million from the president. 20 million as mandated by...
20 million pesos?
Yeah, from the president.
Whoa!
Isa pa lang yun. 20 million. Iba pa yun dun sa as mandated by Republic Act 10699 because 10 million per gold. So 20 million gets 20 million from the president, 20 million from, when we say from the president, like it's not out of his pocket, right? Like, but it says here on Philippine Star, 20 million from the president, 20 million as mandated by the Republic Act 10699, 14 million from the House of Representatives, 5 million from Chavit Singson, which I have more to say about that later. 5 million from Arena Plus, 3 million from Mega World, 3 million from Bounty Fresh, 2 million from Manila LGU, undisclosed amount from Manny Pacquiao.
Seryoso?
Nakalagay. I'm not kidding. Why? Meron pa. Ano ba itong late naman ito? Ayun. Pwede palang i-zoom in. Ito pa, there's more. 32 million 3-bedroom condo unit in Taguig from Mega World.
Taguig ang konti, ang liit ng... Ay, si Mega World. I'm sure they were like,
we
need this ad.
Ang liit ng...
Ang liit.
Legit, this is just from an info.
Siguro yung Mega World, like, dude, we give a condo or...
Narinig ko kasi one parking slot lang yung binigay sa kanya. House and lot.
Walang access card.
Magbabayad doon siya ng 1-2 para sa additional access card niya. House and lot in Nasugbu, Batangas from Century Properties Group. House and lot in Tagaytay from Philippine Sports Commission. 150,000 mabuhay miles per year for life from Philippine Airlines. Per year? Ayup, saya naman nun. 1 million. Bakit hindi mo na lang in-unlimited? Bakit kailangan may ano pa? Galit pa tayo. Hindi mo na lang nilibre. Okay. 1 million products from SM.
Nakakatawa may fine print. Kung if hindi brown out or hindi full booking.
Not on holidays. Not valid on holidays.
Not valid on holidays. One-way ticket only. Book a separate airline for your return flight.
1 booking per month. So, hindi ko pwedeng bumalik. 28 free domestic and international flights this year from Cebu Pacific. Bakit this year lang? This year lang? Ba naman yun? Ano gusto mo? 28 flights siya this year?
Lifetime free pizza from Pizza Hut. Pero, crust lang. Na hindi stuffed crust.
Walang toppings.
And kailangan sa Trinoma branch.
Take out not allowed. Kailangan ubusin niya yung pizza doon.
Charge siya to.
Bawal mag-share. No sharing.
Leftovers charged. Kailangan solo order only.
Lifetime free ice cream from Dairy Queen.
Bawal may Oreos.
Only in
plain vanilla, plain coffee flavor.
Pero melted lang.
Plain
so
coffee.
Pag ginanon nila.
Or lifetime free powdered ice cream. Naka-find asterisk powdered.
Hassle. Lifetime free buffet from Vikings. Uy.
Lifetime access
from Viva Max. It's like Disney Plus for Viva Max. Parang HBO Max. Parang free wedding performance.
Nakakatawa. Sinama talaga yan. Ba't sinama to?
To be fair, nice of them. But like, I don't think it should be in this info graphic of Philippines. Free wedding performance from Moonstar 88. Lifetime ambulance transport from Lifeline. Lifetime
dapat naman
PM2 from Mang Inasal. Is that a meal? Saya na. Lifetime Paris from Diwata Paris. Lifetime unlimited free visa from Phil Global Immigration Services.
Ang weird ng choices ng...
1 million business package from Ever Bilena.
So ano siya? Pampaputi yun di ba?
No, it's a makeup brand. Yes. Okay.
I've never tried Diwata Paris.
Tayo, bibigyan namin siya ng 50 pesos discount code for Linya Linya products. Wish we could afford giving him 50 million pesos. But congratulations, Carlos Yulo. Grabe. And apparently, yung Singson 5 million, I can't read the article because Bandera Times is asking me to register before I can read it. But apparently, if I'm not mistaken, ang daming disclaimer, parang it's an incentive for him to stay together with his family at ayusin yung rift nila. So, may condition, parang bati muna kayo, tapos sasampalin kita ng pera.
Why?
It's not that like,
grabe talaga yung very old school Pinoy culture. But anyway, ganun pala pag Olympian.
Yeah.
Dapat pala yun na lang gawin ko.
May car pa siya from Toyota. Wow.
Walang gulong. Free car from Toyota, but buy your own tires.
Free car from Toyota, walang tires. Pero ito, may coupon ako para sa Goodyear.
With second-hand manibela.
Free car ... body only. Princess.
Okay.
Grabe.
Grabe, so dapat pala yun ang ginawa ko. No?
Nga.
Dapat.
Nga.
Sayang.
Pag-training na natin yung mga bata. Para maging, magiging tapos gagamitin natin yung earnings nila. Na, nakikita nyo naman kung saan napunta yung pera Okay, anyway. Asa na tayo?
Good for him, man.
Yeah. Speaking of Olympics, so balik tayo kay Jim, di ba hindi ko napanood sa'yo yung Rachel Gunn thing? Yung Australian, kasi may update
Si Ray-Ban?
Si Rachel Gunn, Ray Gunn. Ray Gunn, di ba ano yun? Ghost Fighter?
Yeah. The pod kids who are listening. So again, there was this Australian break dancer who joined the breakdance Olympics.
The first ever breakdancing in Olympics.
Yeah, and it was pangit, wali.
Wait, ito.
People are here complaining.
So she is, it's like a comedy skit.
Is that the music talaga she used?
No. Yeah, so she got a 0.
Okay.
She got a 0, and then maraming theories of how she even got there. And there's a whole change.org, if I believe, a petition started demanding for their transparency of how they even got there, what they spent there, basta parang credentials of how they even got there, because she got a 0, and apparently the theory was that her husband was part of the committee that decided who was gonna go into the Olympics or something.
Wow.
So she
so
posted,
ano ba? She's not. It wasn't meant to be a joke.
no, well, apparently ito, she broke her silence with heartbreaking message after Olympic Games disaster. Okay, so she has kept a low profile since the closing ceremony, remaining under the radar by going on holiday with her husband and coach Samuel Free instead of returning home to Australia with her fellow Olympians. But on Thursday, Reagan, whose real name is Rachel Gunn, resurfaced to make a statement about her performance. Ganda ng name niya, no?
Ganda ng Reagan.
The resulting reaction and the misinformation that has circulated about her selection on the Australian team. Hi everyone, Reagan here. Charot. Mali yung accent. I just want to start by thanking all the people who have supported me. I really appreciate the positivity, and I'm glad I was able to bring some joy into your lives, blah, 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 blah. I didn't realize that would also open the door to so much hate, which has frankly been pretty devastating. While I went out there and had fun, I did take it very seriously. I worked my butt off preparing for the Olympics, and I gave it my all, truly. I'm honored to have been part of the blah, 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 blah. Asan na? In regards to the allegations and misinformation floating around, I'd like to ask everyone to please refer to the recent statement made by the AOC as well as the posts on the Us Breaking Instagram page as well as the WDSF Breaking for Gold page. So, ano ibig sabihin nun? Bit of a fun fact for you, there are actually no points in breaking. If you want to see how the judges thought I compared to my opponents, you can actually see the comparison percentages across all 5 criteria in Olympics.com. Anyway, so yung point lang niya is like, guys, respeto. And she's saying like, I legit thought I was doing well. And honestly, I don't know much about breakdancing. And I don't know how you would even give points for that. But she is getting a lot of hate.
Oh.
So,
kawawa nga eh. Honestly, like I'm like,
well, siguro if that happened to us, what if si Jim pinadala sa Olympics for breakdancing na pera ng taong bayan yung ginastos? Taxes natin yan.
And I
so
tried.
Nagpunta kang Paris.
But what if I tried my best?
But what if your best was not good enough, charot? But what if your best was like, it looked like, oh my gosh, nag-training ka ba? Magagalit yung taong bayan, hindi ba?
Yeah.
So,
gets ko naman. It's Olympics. So now when you put it in from that perspective, yeah.
Tsaka parang dishonor.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said it like that. It was Mulan.
I thought you were doing a racist thing. Ito pala. Before we end the pod. Pod. Kwento ko lang.
Ano yung kwento mo?
I was in the cold plunge.
Okay.
Yesterday.
Okay.
It's a public cold plunge.
Okay.
And this guy, so while I was kneeling and focusing on my breath, this guy comes to the plunge with a freaking wet t-shirt and just starts squeezing his t-shirt in the plunge.
What? That's so gross.
Diba?
Was he wearing the shirt as he entered?
I don't know, but I was there in the plunge.
No, you don't do that.
Diba?
Yeah.
JG.
Ano nangyari?
I was like, nakakatawa. I was thinking in my head, like, kasi I saw him go to the sauna. So in my head, I was imagining,
it's sweat.
Pupuntahan ko siya doon, tapos sabihin ko like, do you have a problem?
Oh my gosh.
So I was really planning to say like, are you like being deliberately rude?
Did he even stay in the cold plunge?
Are you pissed? Did I do something to you? and, and then I put...
How big was this guy?
He wasn't big.
Okay.
Kaya ko siya.
Okay.
It's a rap battle. So, he...
Naglabas pa siya ng sabon? Ganun?
He said...
Sabi niya,
in my head,
sabi niya, ayoko dun sa hot water, dito ako sa cold, baka mag-shrink yung damit ko. Labo.
I know, parang... But, like, in my head, it was like, if I did do that, like, I was trying to put myself in his position. What if I'm, like, culturally, like, I'm just different?
Why? Was he not Pinoy?
He was in Pinoy. And...
You don't want to say what he was? That's not...
Yeah.
Okay.
So, he was in Pinoy, and he was in the sauna, diba?
Wait, nanggaling siyang cold plunge, tapos nag-sauna siya?
No. He wasn't even in the plunge. I was in the plunge by myself. Mag-isa
Wait,
ako.
Jim, bawal mag-fake news. I mean, like, let's say this. Did he wring the t-shirt inside the cold plunge?
In the plunge.
As in, nalagyan niya yung t-shirt sa loob ng plunge, tapos tsaka niya ginanon?
Yes.
And he wasn't even inside?
He wasn't even inside.
That's so gross.
It's so gross. So, when...
Can we try to think about it? Like, what possible scenario would have driven him to do that? Why? Like, was the shirt wet from the start? Did he wet it? And then...
Baka he wants to put on a really cold t-shirt? Dapat i-report ko yan diba? Should I?
So, did he put the shirt in and then nung piniga niya, sa loob ng cold plunge or sa labas?
Sa loob nga.
Because I can't like...
I know.
While you were in it.
While I was in it.
I honestly, where I thought this was going was you were in the cold plunge, hands out to, para mas tagal yung meditation mo, tapos pumasok, tapos tumayo lang siya sa harap mong ganyan.
Mas bet ko pa nga yun. Kasi actually ako, in fairness, pag may kasabay nga ako sa cold plunge, tumatagal ako kasi parang, sige ha.
Ako rin.
Bakbakan tayo?
Tara. 2 minutes ka lang.
Okay. Tara. And then, anyway, so I was imagining, what if this guy's a father and like, he's just, iba yung kultura nila and then like someone just, while he's in the sauna meditating, like,
blame mo.
I would probably be like,
square tayo.
What the fuck? So I was like, started focusing on my breath again. And I said, this is not worth it. Like, let him fucking, I'll take a bath with soap and I'm gonna take a bath anyway. So, bahala siya.
That's good.
And I'd like to end the show with that. Na wag ka magpiga sa cold plunge.
Baka na-best mo siya before sa cold plunge. Meaning like,
bumawi.
Parang siya.
Revenge piga.
Oo.
Bawi piga.
Pigalicious. I couldn't think of anything.
That was funny though. Anyway, last stupid thing to end the pod. Are you done? Sorry.
Yeah.
I slept so late last night because I literally could not put my book down.
Which one is it? Is
Yellow Face.
Yellow Face. I really want to read it na rin.
Sabi talaga.
I'm really into, I kept calling, by the way, I kept talking about this book. I kept calling it Rise of the Targaryens. Hindi pala. It's called Rise of the Dragon. Ang bago kong biniling book is What Happened to You. It's by Oprah.
Nakita ko nga yun.
Yeah. And I read, nakakatawag, last night I had a meeting. I had a coaching session last night ng 10 p.m. Walking back, nakakatawa. I was like, I opened the book and I read the intro. As I was walking, I was reading the book. It was so good. It was so good. It was...
Actually, I want to include this in the pod na lang. Because I want to say, shout out to Sabi, who is killing it with her course, yung coaching certification niya. Like, morning and night, she's taking these calls with people in America and like coaching Canada and coaching them.
Yeah.
Wild. How was the one last night?
It was really good.
Kwento mo naman, no?
Hindi ko pwede ikwento.
Hindi mo naman. Parang in general lang.
No, it's really nice.
Are you feeling the pressure? Anong
No, I'm not feeling any pressure right now. Charot. I was nakakatawa. I was pretty nervous because it's the first time that because I'm taking a coaching certification and this is my last requirement, which is to focus, to coach people from this certain membership. And then, so this is the first time that I'm not coaching with my classmates or coaching pod kids on gymandsab.com or coaching friends. So I'm coaching these strangers and I've been getting great feedback. And
do they introduce it? How does it? I'm so curious. Like,
what?
I mean, they introduce them themselves, what they do, and like
a little bit. When I ask, I don't want to, because we only have 30 minutes, and so I want to, I just say hi. I'm from. Where are you from? Blah blah blah. Okay, how can I help you today? And then we talk about like what's happening. And then as they're telling me, of course, they give another whole backstory. And it's nice because my goal is not to make you cry at all, but they always end up crying. And it's so nice because it's really like an emotional release, just talking about it. So I really encourage you, if you can talk to someone about what's happening in your life, do it, because letting it out just really makes you feel a lot better. So if you want to join any of my future coaching stuff, just go to gymandsab.com and I coach for free there, at least once a month. And I did talk about maybe opening up a few slots for one-on-one coaching, maybe for my Bodtrons. And I would really love for you guys to be my official clients.
Ako, grabe. I would like to mag-ano ako, personal testimony. Now, when Sab goes into that mode and she's not my wife and friend, in fairness to you,
Aww.
you take away yung ADHD thing.
Yeah.
That kasi usually when we're on a date, like it's quite funny kasi like parang I because ako naman, I'm highly anxious. It always feels like, oh my god, I have to finish my story because baka mawala na yung attention ni Sab. But when she's in that coaching mode, maybe that's why umiyak sila, because you're very empathetic, you give space, and ang laki ng growth mo because of this certificate thing. Yeah.
Love you.
So
Bye.
her course is
so it's just $500 and you get like joke lang.
But Sab will talk about that.
Arisu says, no joke, just listening to you guys every day, it's so therapeutic to me. Love you guys.
Oh, it's Mai.
Where? Oh, hi, Mai. US time slot naman po dyan. Yes, that's why I'm awake at 10 p.m. even if I'm usually asleep by then. Yeah.
Bye,
Thanks.
Pod.
Bye, Pod. Love you.